welcome, welcome, my lovelies. My name is Pauline Violet, and this is Empowered Minds, and welcome to the Full Moon Transit Report. It's January the 12th, 2017. And oh boy, we have a full moon with the Grand Cross. And the Grand Cross aspect pattern is a square, guys, formed by at least 4 planets in the full moon. Okay, so we're at Cancer in this full moon, guys. Okay, and not only that, my lovelies, it's 22.27 degrees Cancer. Okay, with Gemini up in there. Okay, so Gemini is actually in the 2 twins of Gemini's constellations. This full moon is sitting between the 2 twins aspects. The full moon's in the middle. Powerful. So it's kind of lined up. So with that being said, guys, we're going to go into this juicy information. Okay, and so in the full moon for January 12, 2017, with this energy, you know, we got the sun opposing the moon at a right angle to Jupiter opposing Uranus. Okay, so the sun shining light opposing the moon's light. The sun is shining light into things. The moon is really emotional. So now they're squaring off. Emotions and light being shine. Blue and red energy. Okay, and then we got Jupiter opposing Uranus. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, wealth, and luck. Opposing Uranus, your dreams. Okay, your dreams. Being in that dreamy state. Okay, so this really is a battle between the 2 extremes. Okay, wherever you look, from the twin stars to the opposition aspects of the Grand Cross. However, a Grand Cross, you know, is an intensified configuration that is very difficult to resolve. So each opposition has its own set of polarities, okay? And those polarities have their own extremes to deal with. So this is all emotional energy that is coming forth, okay? So together, the pair of oppositions create an internal struggle, okay? You gotta go inwardly so you can shed everything outwardly. So the resulting square aspects represents many tests, guys, and challenges. With that being said, let's go into the first part of this transit for this full moon energy for January 12, 2017. Let's take a look at the sun opposing the moon. Now, this is an original battle between man and woman. Wow. Okay. And the consciousness. Okay. Against your feelings and your intuition. Makes you think. Your feelings are stronger. And you're emotionally sensitive, okay? And so this battle also plays out between partners, okay? So for those of you coupled up, take heed. Or for those of you living kind of like, and it doesn't have to be, you know, that type of coupled up. It could be your cousin, sisters, you know, if you're living in that kind of sector, a shared partnership, shared finances, it could be a battle, okay? Also, you can use the other person as a mirror image to learn more about your own behavior. The sun opposing the moon is all about, again, the sun shining light into those dark places of your emotions. Man and woman. Woman, you know, is the moon, and man is the sun. Because women are more emotional as far as like outwardly. That's an outward emotion. The moon, the sun is kind of inward shining. Okay, my loves. So this is all about personal growth, relationships, harmony, and coming through learning to compromise. So take this as a time through this full moon to learn how to look at yourself through that other person in your life as a mirror image and compromise and grow and shed those things that no longer serve you, my lovelies. With that being said, let's take another look at the next opposition that's coming forth with this full moon today. Now, Jupiter opposed Uranus can increase the differences between 2 sides, okay? So Jupiter is a planet of luck, expansion, and wealth. Uranus, again, is that planet of your dreams, okay? So you may be feeling strong urge to react, be a rebel against anything that's just stopping you from having fun and doing what you want to do. Again, your dreams. So there may be some particular sudden events that just kind of release that build up attention, guys, and leads to a major change in circumstances. So the more restricted that you have been feeling, okay, the more upsetting the changes are likely to be. Okay, if you're coming off like a rebel, it might be a change that is so drastic that you're like, whoa. Okay, so be mindful of that, not to be so rebelly. And then we're going to go into that, how to balance out that Jupiter opposed Uranus energy. Okay, so with Saturn, the deal maker, Saturn again is the planet of responsibility, your foundation base. Okay, Saturn's gonna come in here and be like, no, 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 no. This base is real shaky, honey. We got to clean this out and get it together. So let me just take all this away and help you rebuild. Look at Saturn. Some people say Saturn, Satan. You know, I don't call Saturn Satan because Saturn is the planet of responsibility. Okay, so Saturn can just kind of shake things apart. And so the tension conflict at the grand cross aspect patterns is extremely difficult to resolve. So it's very hard kind of to bend that rigid, kind of stubborn like structure. Okay, but thankfully we got Saturn coming up in there. Okay, to help you kind of, you know, offer you a way to soften each corner, okay, of those squares that are sitting there. Okay, through the more harmonious aspects, where we're going to be going into that shortly. Okay, so Saturn is definitely there. It's wise, you know, it's a masculine energy. Some call him a wise old man. Definitely kind of masculine energy who's been there and done that. Okay, and Saturn's way has been tested and true. Long-lasting foundations, sometimes for a lifetime. So Saturn is bringing social order, a sense of security, by just using disciplines and really helping you to earn respect. And with that being said, my lovelies, I'm going to move into our blue energy, okay? And this is what I was talking about earlier. These are the harmonious aspects to blue energy. We got the sun semi-sextiling Saturn, and the sun again is semi-sextiling, shining that light semi, helping Saturn to kind of pick up the pieces and get through the drama. Okay, and it's bringing patience, perseverance, strong work ethic. So you're going to really want to work through this energy, work toward your goals, and a sense of duty, also a serious attitude on helping you to refix, you know, causes of tension, like go in here and clean out all that drama, okay, and let it go. And this is serious or difficult task can actually be completed now. Younger people may even seek wisdom of, you know, older relatives, of even, you know, a professional that's in their life, someone that they look up to. And this is also a good time to ask professionals, you know, for advice for younger generation, people like their elders. This is a very wonderful time during this full moon energy today. And not only that, it's going to bring about with the sun semi-sextiling Saturn the respect for authority and self-discipline. It's going to help, you know, you to bring people together. And that's wonderful. Okay, with that energy. The next beautiful, beautiful harmonious aspect, blue energy, we have is the moon quincunxing Saturn. Okay, so the emotional moon is actually now quincunxing Saturn, like having a conversation. Okay. Okay, and so definitely with this particular harmonious transit, it's going to show you a need to address some guilt. Okay, shame, anxiety, bad moods, even depression may require, you know, maybe you to check yourself into a medical facility and get the help to put you on the right path, you know, get some counseling. So there could be an imbalance of even intimate relationships that could cause friction also. Okay, moon, woman, you know, being emotional, not getting those emotional needs. So one partner may feel like they have all the responsibility, like, you know, housework, looking over the kids, you know, or making the money. Okay, so sharing your feelings is really key during this full moon energy to find the right balance. And again, guys, coming from a place of love. And so we're going to be moving into the next harmonious aspect. Dun, da, da, da! Jupiter sextile Saturn. Lovely, lovely position. Okay, because again, Saturn, planet of responsibility. Jupiter, planet of expansion, luck, and wealth. So with this is definitely a beautiful couple supporting cautious expansion, though, because Saturn is the planet of, you know, responsibility. It's all about cautiously expanding with this transit. Also having that cooperation and compromise that Jupiter brings in. Okay, so common sense, sustained efforts is required because this is a serious long-term problem, you know, that you've been working on. Okay, so you definitely can find a perfect balance between being too generous or maybe being too strict. Okay, so you're going to be able to balance those things out and, you know, dun da da da, have a strong sense of justice that's going to prevail on all levels, whether it's political, social, and personal. Okay, so any sanctions or withholding benefits can be used actually to make people conform to accept the standards. Okay, my lovelies. And with that being said, I'm going to move into the last harmonious blue energy that is gracing our skies now in this grand cross during this full moon energy in Gemini. Okay, right now in Gemini for January the 12th, 2017. And the last beautiful blue energy, harmonious aspect, dun, da, 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 is Saturn trine Uranus. Wow. So Saturn is actually going in and being like, okay, Uranus, I know you got dreams. I wasn't ignoring you earlier. I'm just saying, you got to get it together, and then we're going to come back and make this solid. So with this particular aspect, sometimes it can restrict the rises of extremists because, again, Uranus is like dreamy and unpredictable. So this is an ideal time to make those positive changes, guys, that you've really been working towards for your New Year's resolution. We're in winter solstice. Seeds are bearing fruit. We're reaping the winter harvest right now. And so this change will not only, it maybe sometimes, now it won't be upsetting, this change with the Saturn trining Uranus, with the unpredictable change or erratic, okay, as it can be when there's a big opposition. So you'll remain calm and patient with the change, and you'll be able to plan every step methodically, okay? So this is another good aspect for cooperation and compromise, because, again, we got Saturn. Saturn is about compromise and respectability and cooperation, okay, and authority. Okay, so it does bring people together from very different backgrounds, and you can keep things interesting and keep in common this long-term goal. So this is a perfect time to present some things and to prepare as we're going into the new moon at the end of this month on the 27th of January, to go into your new beginnings. And also you're going to be setting up long-term goals. Thank you so much, my lovelies, for tuning in. My name is Pauline Violet. Happy full moon. And this concludes the full moon report for January the 12th, 2017. I'm Pauline Violet with Empowered Minds. Stay tuned. Until next time.